All right, well, Kindle or killer. Now, to hear publishers tell it, authors curse it, and newspapermen hide from it, Amazon's Kindle reading device might be better described as a nuclear device. A newer, larger screen version debuted today that some fear will put the final stake in traditional paper publishing's heart. But didn't Hollywood say the same thing about movie attendance when these gadgets called the radio came out, and then television debuted? Or again, decades later, when this thing called the VCR crashed the party, or the internet? Wasn't that supposed to wipe out all other media entertainment? History shows, my friends, that new technologies don't make history of older ones. But what about this Kindle thing and countless other book and magazine reading things that are suddenly all the rage? Gurbaksh Chahal says, same thing. The technology whiz made more than $300 million by age 25, which instantly made him a contemptible figure to me. All right, I'm kidding. Good to have you, but thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me here.
What do you make of this? That everyone's worried about the Kindle, especially in the traditional media industry, and maybe it should be embraced.
Well, I think of it more of as a platform. If you look at the Apple, I mean, what it did with iPod, what it did with the iPhone, it's basically allowing consumers to consume media easier and in a way that can be more of a platform. So Kindle is more or less a platform for content. So publishers should kind of welcome this distribution because it's allowing consumers to, in essence, basically consume more of their media in a more easier and more faster way.
You know, Gurbaksh, I have a lot of friends of mine who are authors. I'm an author myself, kind of a big deal in the literary community, but I digress. But I can get my books for half price through a Kindle. But the way I figured out, being the greedy guy I am, better my book sold at half price than at no price. And why can't authors embrace it in that way, and other traditionalists embrace it in that way, that it is simply another venue and a means of leveraging your brand, which in my case is a considerable brand? Go ahead.
Well, if you look at basically what the music industry did, it took a very long time to kind of realize what to do and what not to do. And if you look at an innovator like Apple, they basically came up with the iPod and the iPhone, the iTunes, made it easier for consumers to actually pay for music. And
but Gurbaksh, you know what I'm seeing from a lot of those entertainers, just as I'm hearing from authors, yeah, well, they're getting it cheaper, but we're getting paid less. In other words, we're not hitting the paydays we used to because our songs, when they're out there, are but pennies on the dollar. What do you say?
Well, if you look at revenue may go down because consumers are basically paying less for it. But if you look at as the media, actually the industry in general, if more people consume it and more consume of it, revenue will go ahead and increase as the entire music industry looks at it going more digital.
Right, you're expanding all over. It's a very good point. You know, I should disclose I have a Kindle. I love Kindle. I love the idea of having a lot of books. I read a great deal, and a lot of magazines, a lot of newspapers. They're all on this thing, so you don't have a pile of stuff. It's the convenience factor for me, especially if you're in areas I travel a great deal. You can't get the newspapers and stuff, so you can get them on this thing and all. Is the convenience feature, regardless of what the final platform will be, whether ultimately it's a touch screen, a color screen, a combination of screens, is this the way we're going, though? Is that paper as we know it, books as we know them, not entirely replaced, but that this will be the preferred method?
Well, consumers want something easy. They want something that they can basically click and get. It's basically kind of the revolution of the internet. What it did, it provided the ability to get information now rather than getting it a day later. And if you look at the Kindle, as consumers switch to it, that's basically going to be the defining point, wherever the consumers find the stickiness of getting their content. And more people are, I mean, as the society basically converges into real-time data and real-time information, people want their information in real time. So whatever the device may look like, a couple of years from now, will continue to change just like the iPod changed. And I think the Kindle is, in essence, going to be in that direction. But people want their information now. More people get to it, and it'll eventually happen that way.
I think you're right, Gurbaksh. And this is the trend. Can't deny it. Gurbaksh, thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I think Gurbaksh and I just bonded in that last segment, but that could have just been me. All right.